What's up, fam? Thank y'all for tuning in once again to the Growth Network, where we grassroots our wealth, tradition, and heritage. Hey, be sure to like, share, subscribe, and comment. And when you do subscribe, hit the notification bell so every time I drop a video, you will be the first to know about it. Today, we want to talk about singer Kierra Sheard and the comment she made a couple of days about her friends, saying her friends can't spend the night at her house. I guess whether she's there or not there. And she's going to give the reason why. And I'm going to give my take on it. Why I kind of understand, but then maybe she's taking it a little too far. But anyway, let's do a little background first. Let's see the title. I'm going to get this from the page 6 website. The description in the box below, it says singer Kierra Sheard sends guests to hotel to keep them away from her man. I'll be damned. But anyway, real quick, she's an American gospel singer, songwriter, fashion designer, actress, entrepreneur, author, and creative director. This is on Wikipedia. Okay, she's a daughter of gospel singer Kierra Sheard. Remember the gospel singing group, the Clark Sisters? I remember them. They've been singing for a grip. Let's say she was born in Detroit, Michigan, raised in the suburbs of West Bloomingfield. So she's made songs. She's been having a music career since 1997. Personal life, she's a graduate of Wayne State University in Detroit. In 2013, she began preaching at her father's church and other churches. In 2017, she was officially licensed in the C.O.W.T.H, Church of God in Christ, as an evangelist. They say she released a fall-winter collection of 1160 in June of 2015. What else? In 2020, she released like 3 singles. And then, in June 20th of 2020, her 33rd birthday, Sheard became engaged to her fiance Jordan Kelly, and on December 12th, they married in a private ceremony. Now, that's a little bit of her background. She done put out a few albums, a few popular songs. But let's get into the article, shall we? This gospel singer Kierra Sheard tells Page 6 that when her girlfriends come to visit, she makes them stay at a hotel so that her husband isn't tempted to have sex with them. So it seems like she's more worried about her husband than her friends. If that's the case, then why would you marry this dude? Anyway, my mama has already told me, don't have too many people around your house. I don't care how good you trust him or whatever it is. It is very mindful. I'm very mindful and careful. I would buy a friend a hotel room before I let them stay at my house, she told us. And says Sheard married landscaper Jordan Kelly on December 12, 2020 in her hometown downtown Detroit. Okay. Again, she's worried that her husband would be tempted to have sex with her friends. Not that her friends would be tempted to try to sleep with her husband. So again, it makes me wonder, why would you marry this man in the first place? What has he done to make you feel insecure? Now again, you was in your 30s when you got married, which would kind of make sense. So I would think you may have had some failed relationships. Or if not, this is your very first real serious one and you want to do everything to protect it. I understand that. I can understand you want to protect it. But again, like I said, just that statement there, it just makes me believe that you have very little faith in the man that you married. So my mama has already told me don't have too many people around your house. I don't care how good you trust him or whatever it is. I'm very mindful and careful. I understand that point that your mama said. Because you don't want too many people in your house. You don't want everybody in and out your house. You do only want close friends and family to come to your house. Now, I know people who love to have parties, love to invite everybody, their mama, and all their family, all their friends at work, friends they meet at the grocery store, friends at the bingo. I mean, whatever, wherever they can find people down the street, they like to invite just everybody to their house. But I've never been a person like that. I've had a housewarming party before where, I had people over, but I only invite like a few people that I trust, older people, married people, and then some family members that, I would trust would not, jack up my house or, do anything devious. But it wouldn't be an everyday thing. That's just one time and y'all got to go. You just can't come over all the time. So I can understand that. And I'll talk about that later. Sheard married landscaper George Kelly on December 12, 2020 at hometown in Detroit. I wonder what this dude looked like. Well, I did see a picture of him, but I mean, maybe he's considered a handsome man, and and she afraid that, like I said, she's afraid the husband would be tempted to have sex with her friends. That's what kind of friends do you have? But anyway, am I supposed to let them in my house? Because we as believers, we believe that what we have, we are supposed to share with others, but I'm not sharing my man. I don't know where she get that shit from. That just sounds real retarded, just her saying that. Ain't nobody said you're supposed to share your man. Why would you even bring that up? So to me, I feel that there's a sense of insecurity in the way she feels in her actions. Because that just came from left field. Since I'm not sharing my man, I have to be cautious with everything else that I share, as far as with him being there too. I think there's such a thing as boundaries. I agree. Some friends don't know that balance and can't understand the balance. And that is true too. I've known a female or two that have thrown out flirtatious, brazen acts and act like it was nothing. So I can understand where she comes from with that. It's a Sheard 34 made acting debut in Lifetime's Clark Sisters, First Lady of Gospel back in 2020, in which she played her iconic gospel singer mother, Kierra Sheard. Now she's set to appear in the Lifetime's Line Sisters. Like I said, it seems to me like there is a bit of insecurity with this young lady. I don't know her past, I don't know her past relationships. She said something that her mama said, but I think I kind of wanted some of this as tongue in cheek, because it's one thing. It's like this. Would I invite a dude to my house, a friend of mine to the house? Sure. Married, single? Sure. Can they be at my house when I'm not here? Nope. I won't go to a neighbor's house or a friend's house or even a cousin's house if, the man is not there. Now, I'm talking about like my men cousins. If my male cousins are there, I go over there. But I'm talking about like if I have a male cousin that's married to a woman, I would not go to anyone's house that's not related to me, that's a female, unless the husband's there. Period. Won't call them, won't text them, don't even do it. Even like now, I got this managerial job, even like sending messages to coworkers. It's like I may send one or two, but if it seems like it's getting too many, I will direct another person, associate, to send messages to them instead of sending from me, because I just don't want it to seem like it's getting too friendly, or I don't want it to even get to the point of where it start getting too friendly and unprofessional. You know what I'm saying? So I just try to, nip it in the bud. And I don't, like I said, I won't let, guys that I know, family or friends, come to my house and I'm not here. To me, that's just disrespectful. So I can understand it, like I say, but if she's there with her friends, I think she's saying more of like spending the night and she's not there. That's the only thing I can think of, because if you're there and you're spending the night and your friends are spending the night, what you worried about? When your man right there, just hold on to him a little tighter, Just be naked in the bed or whatever. You ain't gotta worry about him leaving the bed. But like I say, if you're not there, everybody gotta go. But here's the thing, one thing she not understanding, and I'm gonna end it on this. It don't matter if your friends are there, if you're at your house, if you're out in the streets, if you're at church, at the bingo hall, at the club, or wherever y'all kick it at. If your man is gonna be tempted, he's gonna be tempted anywhere. Now, you don't want to open your doors where there's comfortability with a bed, showers, things of that nature. People walking around in their pajamas, their silk nighties and stuff like that. You don't want that. That I get too. But if you got a nice looking friend and your man see him, he gonna think she look nice. He ain't gonna be blind. But again, so the thing is, it ain't about him being tempted, because temptation is everywhere. Well, like I said, whether it's your friend, your family, or complete total strangers, temptation is everywhere for men and women. But it's up to your spouse, your boyfriend or girlfriend, to decide what they're gonna do at that time or at any given time. You see what I'm saying? So she can be as cautious and careful as she want to be, but then she can let that wrong person in the house that she trusts so much, and that be the very person. Like it was a story on the First 48, and it was also on the Dateline mystery of this guy. Supposedly, this guy, he was a businessman, been married for years, had 2 kids, like teenage boys, and he pulls to a driveway and gets shot, get killed. In the beginning, nobody, quote unquote, knows who it is. They don't police do the investigation. No questions of the wife. Kind of find out as a guy that's, first say, is a brother that that was staying with them. He got out of jail. Staying with them. The husband was giving him a job and getting back on his feet. Long story short, come to find out it was that dude that shot him, and the wife was having an affair. Who knows what happened in the marriage, but it got to the point where they got an affair, and they felt it was the thing to do to kill the husband, to kill the father of your kids. So now both of them in prison. The dude is dead, and your kids are living with family members. For what? So yeah, you do gotta be careful. Like I said, I understand what she's saying. No, I was thinking nobody live in my house. Like I said, no. Dude said, I'm down on my luck, man. Can I play somewhere to stay? Shit, no. Oh, you can spend the night when I'm here, but when I leave, you leave. That's how the game goes. Simple as that. But anyway, tell me what you think about this. Like I say, crazy story. I think she, like I said, went kind of left with it. But I can understand the premise. I can understand the justice she get, the gist of it all. But like I said, I think she just went a little too far. But again, tell me what you think about it. Leave your comments down below. Hey, if you want to support the channel, like I say, look in the description box. Click that website link. You can purchase the merchandise. Now, if you want to donate, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with that. But the type of person that want to have something tangible to go along with money that you put out, buy some merchandise. Call it like a fair exchange. If you want to start a YouTube channel, hit that TubeBuddy link. You can start it for free. You can hit TubeBuddy, sign up for free. To give you a great tool. They give you keywords, hot topics that you can make content to where you get them views and get them subscriptions, man. With that being said, I leave you saying where I come, and that's peace.